There's only a few things I really care about in life. My body, my pad, my ride, my family, my church, my boys, my girls, and my porn.
Don John came from the idea of a man who watched too much porn and a girl who watched too many romantic comedies. What was it about that scenario that inspired you to make the film?
Well, I wanted to tell a story about how people sometimes treat each other more like things than like people, and how the media can sometimes contribute to that. So you have these two characters who, yes, they've developed these kind of unrealistic expectations from the media that they consume because they're busy comparing their real life to what they've come to expect from movies or from pornography.
Baby.
What are you doing?
I was just reading emails.
No, you weren't.
My view on it is not that any of these media are necessarily bad things inherently. It's really kind of the responsibility of the individual viewer to understand the difference between real life and, you know, what you see on a screen.
Why'd you say yes to me?
I'm just gonna have to wait to find out.
All right, I got time.
You're cute, I like you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
How's the last 25 years of being in front of a camera kind of prepared you for this role of being a writer, director, and actor? How's it shaped this?
Sure, well, being on set my whole life is a huge part of why I feel like I was able to direct a movie. Watching so many directors do the job.
And maybe it's time to try something new.
Because you lucked out, really. You've got two fantastic female co-stars. Can you tell us a bit about what it was like working with Scarlett and Julianne Moore?
Sure, well, Scarlett I had in mind from the beginning of writing this character.
She's perfect.
She is perfect, and her performance is so good in the movie. She's really transformed herself.
Movies and porno are different, John. They give awards for movies.
They give awards for porn, too.
Scarlett is a good example of what Don John is about, that she's this really smart person, she's this really talented artist, and yet a lot of what folks talk about is just her looks, you know, and they're missing the best parts of her, you know, so that's kind of where this story's at.
She's a dime. Oh, this girl's more than a dime for us. Oh my God, were you in love with this girl already?
Julianne Moore, I mean, Julie's one of my favorite actresses.
If you want to lose yourself, you have to lose yourself in another person. It's a two-way thing.
She has this ability to balance comedy and humor with such sincerity.
Now, you've played so many different roles throughout your career, and you're constantly collaborating through your production company as well. What is it about filmmaking that still gets you so excited, that you love about the industry that you work in?
Well, what is it about filmmaking that I love? I mean, to me, it's, you know, telling stories is about people connecting with each other. And what else is there? I mean, I guess other than people, you could be interested in animals or trees or nature or things like that, and that's perfectly great. Maybe because I grew up in a city, I'm more interested in human beings than anything else. And making movies or, you know, stories or music or all of the above is, I think, sort of what makes us uniquely human, able to connect with each other and empathize with each other and understand where someone else is coming from.
My body, my pad, my ride, my family, my church, my boys, my girls, my porn.